Okay, we back. Hopefully the stream stays up this time. So I was having fun talking. There's another one up there. I need to get up there. Bruh. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, because it makes them a little bit easier to explore. Yeah, I didn't restart the internet or anything. If it happens again, I will. But, sometimes it's just like a PlayStation connection issue for some reason. It's because my internet is on Wi-Fi, right? And I don't have a wired connection in my apartment. So I'm kind of like just doomed to to have this kind of internet that is just random. But if it happens again, I will restart my internet and come back after like 5 minutes or so. Usually it doesn't cut out fully. Usually it'll say that you're only broadcasting audio. So if it happens, you know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna end stream right away and then go do that. Yeah, they don't. I don't know if it's a PS5 thing, like necessarily, but like it doesn't keep a connect through Wi-Fi. Like I'm not far. Like I'm downstairs, yes, but the Wi-Fi is in a room directly above this room, so there shouldn't be. You know what I mean? And usually I have 5 bars. I think it's because the Wi-Fi where I'm to is like bottlenecked. Because it's like fiber optic internet all the way until it gets to my street, and then it's like, I don't know, like copper wire or some shit. So it's like you're paying for fiber optic, but you're not really getting it. Could be. Could very well be a PS5 thing. I don't know though. It's not usually a thing with consoles, you know? But it is possible. To be fair, too, like most people don't use Wi-Fi on a console, right? Because if you're playing online games, you want to be able to have a very strong internet connection at all times. You don't want to have any kind of lag, right? So a lot of people don't even use the Wi-Fi on it, I would assume. It's a weird place for a cobweb. Spine Shaft kind of sucked, I'm not gonna lie. It was easy to explore, but there wasn't really anything in it, was there? I guess we could just keep going in here because there was a lot of stuff in here. We're at 18, we need to go lower. Bruh, don't want that. I could, but I don't know like where wiring or anything is in the house because it's a really old house, so I'm assuming that stuff is not done well. So I don't really know if it's a good idea. I mean, I could. To be fair, the room I'm in has a lot of like what do you call it? Like there's a crawl space behind all the walls in the room I'm in. Like all the way around in a circle. Which is bad for mice. Obviously. So you've heard my stories. Good thing I have 3 cats. Yeah, so like it's literally, yeah, it's a very weird designed house. It's like a personal, like it's not a company made house. It's a house that a person made when they moved here a long time ago. There's not really much here, so maybe if I go down a little bit lower. What, the crawl space? No, you don't. It's cringeworthy, but how much shit I have packed in the walls here. Well, I don't know if you call it a crawl space. It's like... How do I describe it? It's like this room that I'm in is built inside of a bigger room. Does that make sense? So there's kind of like a really tight hallway space behind the walls in front of me and around me, like at least these two walls to ceiling. And there's even a crawl space above the ceiling in this room. It's a very strange design, if you can call it that. Yeah, it's like a hidden space. But I just use it to put fucking boxes and all the random crap that I collect that I shouldn't collect because I have too much of it. Like TVs and shit, and consoles and whatever. Also, a lot of my grandparents' stuff is still in there because they had a lot of their stuff in there. They used it as like a pantry type thing for like canned foods and stuff when they used to live here. Because basically, when I was younger, we moved into this house with my mother's boyfriend and his family because he had a larger family than us. It was just me and my mom, and then he had like he had 2 daughters and a son that were all older than me. And so we needed to move into like a bigger house together, so we did that. And this is the house that we moved into. So basically, all that crap ended up not working out and whatnot, and we ended up just staying in the house ourselves, like just me and my mother. And my grandparents were still living in their own house in a different spot. But they started to get sick. So my grandfather was like, I don't even know how old he was when he died, like 80 something. And they needed help, so we decided, instead of putting them in a home or whatever, we'd just we'd move them into the apartment downstairs, because they weren't like not able to do things at that point. It wasn't that bad, so they moved into the apartment that I'm in right now, and I lived in my bedroom upstairs with my mother or whatever. And yeah, so we moved them in, and then after a few years or whatever, however many years it was that they were here, their health started to deteriorate more. So we ended up having to put them in a home because, like, it came to the point where, like, for a while there, I was literally, like, having to pick my grandfather up off the floor. And he wasn't, like, a small, skinny man. He wasn't, big or anything, but he wasn't small, so like it became a thing where I couldn't do it myself because I was hurting my back, and it's how I got my major back injuries that I have. Yeah, someone lived here before. I don't remember their name. The person that made the house lived here before. This house is 20 years old. Probably actually more than that now, probably like 30. Yeah, so when they went in a home, he ended up passing not long after that. And my grandmother was in a home for a little while, but she wasn't enjoying it because the home she was in was not a very nice place. Not gonna lie. Not gonna say anything about him, but it wasn't a nice place. So we took her out of there and we moved her back in here, and I was still upstairs. And then after a while, I was like, well, like I could move out or I could like stay, and help, because my grandmother obviously is old. She has dementia, so it's like she needs a lot of help and stuff. And I didn't want to leave it to my mother to do, so I ended up staying and just having the apartment downstairs. And yeah, so that's how I came down here to begin with. And it's definitely an interesting apartment, like I said. Okay, I don't don't even know where I'm going in this place. It's so... Every time I think I'm done, it's not done. Maybe we should just go check out the cave, because we do need diamonds. Need to make more torches, though. We're also going to have to head back in, like, half an hour. No, when we bought the house, there was nobody living in it. They were just straight up selling the house. I think his son lived in the apartment, and he lived upstairs. It's a big house, right? It's a 2-story house. Well, not really 2-story, I guess. The apartment is like half above ground. So, yeah. So we just go down here. You know what's a scary thought? We're going to be exploring this sometime like this. We're just going to be going mining, and we're going to, like, run into a fucking ancient city and have to deal with the warden. And that's going to be... it's going to be not fun. Because I feel like that's going to be one of those things where I'm going to be looking for it, and I'm not going to be able to find it. And then when I do find it, it's going to be by accident. I'm not going to be prepared. I mean, I'm at diamond level now. It should be minus... I think it's minus 15. So we're lower, but, like, we should be able to see some. If there is any. So, yeah, I pretty much just ended up staying in this apartment after that. After all of that. That was a very rough part of my life, definitely. That was probably, if I had to say, like, the roughest part of my life, that was definitely it. Going through all that. And going from home to home and social workers. Stuff like that. It was fucking horrible. But I got through it. Didn't I? I do like this apartment, honestly. I like the space that I have is definitely, like, the best part about it. But obviously, I would like to have somewhere separate. But even renting apartments nowadays is extremely fucking expensive here where I live. So it's kind of a thing where it's like you gotta, I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people that, like, goes into, like, an apartment somewhere and can't afford to do it after a while because of work and stuff, because work doesn't pay very well either. So it's like, then you gotta end up coming back, and it's like, I don't want to be at that. Not for any pride issue or nothing like that. It's just, I don't know. That would be annoying. Where the fuck did I come from? Did I come from up here? I didn't, right? This is the cave that I just checked out. That had nothing in it, yeah. I don't even know which direction I came from. I'm, like, lost. I'm lost. Wasn't up there. I guess we're just going this way then, because I don't know. We're gonna do that thing where I'm gonna be out of torches soon again. Torches. Oh, I didn't know what that was for a second. I was like, damn, bro. Scared the crap out of me, Enderman. I'm minus 46, and there's not much here, is there? Besides some zombies, which I don't care about. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that story. We were talking about the fucking crawl space behind the thing. Oh, I was saying it because all of my grandparents' stuff is still here. Yeah, when they moved out, like, my grandmother doesn't even know what half of the stuff is, so that's a thing. And then Obviously, like, a lot of it is just, like, it might sound mean, but a lot of it's just, like, junk that, like, I don't care for. Like, I'm not gonna keep. Because anything that I was gonna keep for, like, any kind of, like, uh, sentimental value I have. And I know what I want to keep. And then other stuff like that, it's just books and picture frames and, like, pictures and, like, it's sad to say, but, like, I don't know anybody in any of the pictures, and they're old family photos, I guess, so it's, like, it's nothing to me. I know that seems fucked up, because there's gonna be a point where, like, there's gonna be pictures of me and no one's gonna care, right? That's just the way things are. But yeah, so I don't even know, like, what to do with half of that shit. Like, it's just there. I can't give it away. It's no good to throw it. I feel bad throwing it out, right? And then on top of that, you got, like, I don't know. You know, even like cups, shit like that I'm not gonna use, random junk. Like, we tried to have, like, an estate sale at one point, and, like, the only shit that people wanted to buy was literally just, like, the shit that I wasn't selling. Like, my grandfather used to make these model boats out of wood, and they were so accurate to a T, like, because he built actual boats back in the day when he was younger, in his 20s and 30s, because he worked on boats all of his life. So these were extremely accurate models, and I still have 4 of them, and I sold 1, and I gave 1 to one of my uncles. And they always want to buy those, always want to buy them. And that was the only thing people were interested in. So we got left with all this crap that I just have in boxes in a closet, and I don't know what to do with it, because it takes up so much fucking space, and then everything I have takes up space too, because as you can imagine, video game boxes and boxes for different models and toys and shit, like, that shit takes up so much fucking room, man. Like, if I moved, I probably wouldn't be able to take a lot of it, unfortunately. I'd take as much as I could, but, like, still. Yeah, it's like... See, the thing about it is a lot of it, like, is not really a thing that you would donate, because, like, what is somebody gonna do with... Yeah, but it's not picture frames, or it's just picture books. But it's a lot. Like, you don't understand the amount of pictures they have. Like, it's probably a box from the floor. Me sitting is probably, like, almost up to here. And there's, like, boxes full of photos and shit. And it's, like, the oldest ass photos. Like, some of them are, like, literally, like, those really old photos that are, like, partly painted, you know what I mean? Because they used to paint on top of photos. Yeah, that's what I mean. I probably, like, I could throw it away, but, like, it's to the point now where I have accumulated stuff and put it in there in front of their stuff. So their stuff is, like, in the very back. In order for me to get to it, I'd have to take all of my stuff out and then remove their stuff and then put all of my stuff back in. And I'm just like, I'll just leave it until I eventually fucking move out of here or something, or whatnot. And the thing is, too, is that I don't really have anybody to help me take it out or anything. And then I have cats. I have 3 cats. And that crawl space is a place where they really shouldn't be. So if I do that, I'd have to, like, put them in a room separate, you know, because I don't want them going in there. Because they're trying to get in there all the time. The door is over here behind a bookshelf. And they know it's there. And they're always trying to get in there. And they've gotten in there before. And it took me forever to get them out of just, like, shaking cat treats. I guess we should probably just try to get the fuck out of this cave now. I should probably just mine up. We'll mine up, like, as far up as I can go, I guess. Yeah, so, I don't know. It's a pain in the butt. And trying to get someone to help me is impossible. So, eventually, I'll figure it out, I'm sure. I don't think you understand the amount of things that I have, too, as well. It's fucking ridiculous. Even stuff that's not seriously right now. Bruh. Tried to fucking kill me again. It's always the fucking gravel, bro. Always the gravel. Every fucking time. I need all of these things. I can't throw anything away right now because I'm in a fucking ditch. I also don't want that fucking flint. Get that out of here. Anyways, yes, as I was saying, yeah, I have a lot of just boxes and shit. The reason I keep boxes, in all honesty, was that I never ever planned to stay anywhere. So, it was always a thing where I was like, you know, I'll keep the boxes because if I move, it'll make it easier for me to move things without it getting broken and stuff, right? And easier to organize and whatnot, but yeah, it's just... That's not including video game boxes, because that's stuff I just literally collect, because, you know me, I'm a nerd. Am nerd. You know, like the boxes for my U2s and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to get rid of it. And plus, on the other note of that is that, like, if I ever decided to actually sell that, like, if, say there comes a day where I'm just like, I'm not interested in Minecraft anymore and stuff like that, and I'm, you know, I finally fucking grow up and stop being a child. I'm joking. That I'm probably going to want to sell those things, and because U2s and stuff like that are like more valuable over time and shit because they're collector's items, I don't really want to get rid of the boxes because that would devalue them. I don't remember what surface level it was when we went down here. We were under a mountain though, so we could just come up inside of a fucking mountain. What? Me grow up? Yeah. No, I just mean joking in a way. I don't want to offend somebody that comes on stream that likes that stuff, because I totally get it. Be yourself. Like what you want to like, and if somebody doesn't like that you like something, too bad for them. Okay, I guess we're getting the flippity flip out of here now. What is this song? This must be one of the new ones I had. Cool. Okay, now where are we going? Home is this way. Oh man, oh man, oh man. It's still worth something, especially the techno ones. Stuff like that are always worth something. It's just that he's such a popular Minecraft YouTuber. He hasn't uploaded in a while though. I hope he's doing good. He's definitely one of my faves. I'd say he's probably my favorite, honestly. If he uploaded more, I'd be watching it all the time. But he doesn't upload that often, and obviously he has. He never did, even before he was sick. But now that he is, obviously he has a good reason to not upload all the time. My most watched is definitely, it's either Phil or Will, one or the other. Probably Phil. Only because Phil's streams are like 5 hours long and Will's streams are like 25 minutes. Will never streams for very long. Will has really good just chatting streams. So that's what my favorite streams that he do. A lot of people I think don't like them as much as his other stuff. But I even like GeoGuessr shit is fun. I was thinking about doing a stream on that sometime maybe. I don't know. just chatting streams, but like there's not enough people. If I eventually got to a point where there was like even 10 people or something like that in here on a regular basis, I would totally do that kind of stuff. Like 100%. Hello, chat. Right? Okay, so now that everything is done, we can just fill up these things. We'll put all of those in there. We'll put a bunch of this in here. And we'll put a bunch of this in here, but we'll also put the gold in this one. Actually, no, you know what? We'll put the gold in with the iron one. Yeah. We also got more, don't we? Yep. And the iron in here. Same thing, gold. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. That means these ones can all have this. We get all this coal. So that's pretty sweet. Damn, we killed it. Oh, I organized my chest too. Like, I name tagged them so that we know what's in each one and stuff like that. Yeah. Monday and Saturday. So the only shitty thing is I'm going to have to work 4 days in a row straight. Which I know doesn't seem like a lot to a lot of people that work that all the time, but I'm not used to it. I'm used to having like 2 days on, 2 days off. Whatever. Oh, man, I haven't had one of these in so long. The store that I was going to never has them anymore. Where's this picture from? I can't even read that. I'm fucking old. Vacaville? California? I don't know. I don't know where that is. Yeah. It's like I said, this is my green apple one. Green apple soda. I fucking love it. It's like my favorite soda. Besides lime. Oh, so good. If you've ever had like green apple Jolly Ranchers or something like that, it's literally tastes exactly like that, but soda. Kind of sour. Not too sour, but, you know. Enough. Okay, we'll come back once this is done. We'll just go over here and put the rest of this stuff away. Whoo-wee! It was a pretty successful mining trip. We didn't get anything, like, super valuable, but we got lots of ore and stuff, because we're going to need that. Yeah. Gas is going down here a little bit, because they're removing the gas tax, so thankfully that'll help a little bit, because goddamn gas is expensive here. Like, I literally get 8 liters for $20. Like, that's, I don't know if you know anything about that, but it's fucking brutal. It's so brutal. We need to put all those away too. That's all mending books, by the way. We need to put coal in its own chest as well. So I guess this will be the coal chest. Lots of blocks. Put those away. We got some dripstone blocks too, so that's cool because I wanted those. Some glow ink. A bow apparently. Yeah, everything is skyrocketing. It's like it's barely livable, honestly, at this stuff, at the rate that everything is going right now. It's fucking brutal. A gallon is more than a liter. How much? What's the difference? Oh, I should put mending on my my other trident too. Do I also have the unbreaking book? Yes, I do. Okay. We'll put that on that now. Might as well do some minor enchanting while we're here, you know. We'll add these two books together. And then we'll go like this, and we'll go bam. We will name this one. Did I have it named... I had it named Soot, right? Not Wilbur. It's just tradition. I have to do it now. Yeah, I think it's like that. Yeah, it's almost. It's not exactly. Cause you guys measure shit fucked. I'm sorry, but the metric system is so much better. Which is funny. No, that being said, that's funny because everybody I know in Canada ever has always measured height in feet. Always. In school, we were taught that we're supposed to measure it in meters, but we always measure height in feet. Nobody here goes, I'm 2 meters tall, or like, this just sounds fucked. It just doesn't make sense because where you're talking to other people from other places, it just makes more sense to go with feet, right? Everybody does that. No. Kilometers. Which I've always said kilometers. I don't know, because it's just the way it's spelled. It's kilometers, yeah. It's like if you watch me play racing games, everything is measured in kilometers, not miles. Because you can change it in the settings, right? I hear that confuses a lot of Americans that come to Canada when they start driving here, and they don't realize that, maybe. And they start driving, see the speed limit, and they think it's miles. Because the usual speed limit, I don't know about the rest of Canada, but usually it's 50 kilometers is like kind of your normal. And then if you're in super residential, like small houses, it's usually like 30 kilometers. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh. Oh, man, my back. I love the shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts that I own. I always use inches, personally. We're supposed to use centimeters and millimeters. Okay, so like an inch is like what? Like about that much, right? A centimeter is like, I don't know, like the length of your fingernail, really. So it's like that much. I don't remember the conversions because I remember we were taught conversions and like what the difference between that and inches was and stuff like that. And I don't remember. Your fandoms? I guess I haven't slept in a while. Hey, damn, they're mad. Maybe we should work on getting food for the restaurant because we don't have any food. We should go kill some cows. Like, my speedometer in my car says kilometers, like, on the actual round of it, but then it shows the miles in, like, a little digital display in the middle. Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because you're going to interact with people from America, and you're going to interact with people from Canada. So, like, I guess it just makes sense to have you learn both. Like, we learned more of the metric system than we did Imperial, so what's it called? Makes sense to me. I miss the foxes. Oh my god, I forgot about the foxes. I missed them. Oh, they just had a baby and everything. They're gone. Oh, it hurts me when I think about the 1-year-old. Like, I swear it just hurts. Sometimes I just think about things I built in it. I'm like, oh man, I spent so much time on that. It would, yeah. But, that's not very American, I guess. Oh, hello. Are you stuck? You stuck, sir? Ha ha ha, you're stuck. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha, you're stuck. Oh. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, I have a bunch of Sonic stuff in the background. I don't know why I use my other finger. You know, like little Sonic there, and Sonic. There's a little birthday one behind me, actually. We're gonna do a retro stream tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna do Super Nintendo, but after that, for the rest of the month, I'm probably gonna do something at least Sega related, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to overdo it though. I do want to do a Sega CD stream and a 32X stream. Maybe a Master System stream if I could figure out how to get that working. I always change my background depending on occasions. I try to. Like, if it's Halloween, there's gonna be spooky shit there again, right? But I took down some of the Minecraft stuff that was here. I moved it somewhere else just for now, and then put up a bunch of Sonic stuff for the month, right? Yeah. The birthday one I have is this one here. It's like literally a McDonald's toy from fucking 1994. It's like the little TV with the Sega Genesis on it, right? Old school. I found it funny how, like, the new McDonald's toys that they had out, they basically copied the old ones. Like, they did newer versions of the same thing. Like this one. Oh, don't fall down, please. Okay. Like the old retro one, like that one, right? Where he's, like, on fire and shit, like, running. And then they basically did, like, a similar thing, I guess, with the newer one, you know? Which, I feel like they had a missed opportunity with this toy. Because you probably can't see it on stream, but the plastic, that, like, the red part of the plastic, like, the running animation thing, I guess, supposed to be, like, the figure 8 that he does when he runs, is, like, a see-through red. And where it's a pullback toy, right? Like, you know, like, pull it back and it goes or whatever. I feel like because it's see-through, they had a missed opportunity. Because, do you ever remember... I did, yes. Do you ever remember toys like this that had, like, the see-through plastic, but, like, when you pulled them back, or maybe you did something with them, I guess it had, like, flint or something in it, and it used to spark, so it would, like, light up. There'd, like, be sparks inside of it. They probably won't do that anymore, though, because it's probably too dangerous or something. But, I feel like they could have did something like that with a light inside of it, and that would have been really fucking cool. Even, like, an LED, that wouldn't even cost much to make. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you'd know what I was talking about, but, like, the main toy I can think of that has that were the Inspector Gadget toys that they had back in the day, which I still have, like, the actual full-size Inspector Gadget thing. Matthew Broderick. Damn, almost a stack and a half of fucking copper. 30 blocks of fucking, iron. It's pretty good. We were only mining for like an hour. Not even an hour, probably like 45 minutes. Just gotta wait for this stuff to finish. Let me, Let me make this a little bit faster. Just put this in here. And the magic bus with a key. And when the friction made it go. You mean the magic school bus? I don't remember. Or is it just some random magic bus? I was thinking about moving all the U2s and putting a bunch of Sonic stuff there, but I feel like I should leave my U2s. And I don't want to really disturb any of this stuff because you don't know the amount of time it took me to fucking arrange that the way it is. Oh, okay. I feel like I know what you're talking about. Like maybe I had it honestly, and I just don't remember. I find lately, especially the last year, I've been noticing things that I had no recollection of having when I was a kid, and I'd see it somewhere like in a thrift store and be like, I had that when I was a kid. Like I forgot all about having that. Like, damn. It's weird. And then I'll buy it because I'm a loser. No, I usually won't. I usually won't buy action figure toys unless it's something that I literally know that I will display or something. Especially retro stuff because it ends up taking up way too much room. The problem is that most thrift stores, I don't know if it's like that where you are, but like if you want to buy like say all the toys are bagged in with other toys and you end up going up and you're like, oh, like there's a Ghostbuster figure in here, like a retro one, like I want to get that. But it's $2.99 and all the other toys that are in it are like Muppet Babies or some fucking shit that I don't want. so it's literally like I just accumulate these other toys I don't give a shit about, and I'll usually just end up redonating them or something. Just makes more sense. It is weird though because thrift stores, I'm seeing a lot of CRT TVs lately again, and they weren't accepting those for a really long time. I guess because they're hard to, they were hard to move for a while there, where they're so large, and a lot of people weren't interested in buying them. But now they're popular again because a lot of people want them for retro games and stuff. Which is funny because I seen a Sony Trinitron, the same TV that I have that I use for my retro. You know how big it is. It's like a 40-inch CRT. I seen someone threw one out on their lawn. Like, it was just thrown out, and I was so tempted to fucking get it, but I'm like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that, like, takes from people's fucking garbage or something. I just feel bad. It's not, I wouldn't do that anyways. I just feel bad because it's like, it's a thing that, like, is not going to be around much longer when you think about it, right? Nobody is making CRTs, right? So once all the vintage ones are gone, like the original ones, there's no more. You're not going to have them anymore. There's no companies that are making them. Right? So it's kind of like a thing for me where I'm just like, that sucks, man, because like eventually people are going to look for that shit. It's not going to be around. That'll be a problem for me now. I'll probably be fucking dead before before that's an issue. At least I hope so. Damn. Alright, I need to name the fish. That's what I was going to do. I was going to name the fishy. Anemone. I see. I will name you... I will name you... Fishy, no. I was trying to think of a famous fish, but there's not very many famous fish besides Nemo, is there? Like, goddamn. feel like you're a Martha. Martha it is. And hopefully you don't get murdered by something immediately, which probably will fucking happen, if we're being honest here. Isn't there a mouse named Martha? Am I wrong? There you go, now you have a new home. They always get stuck on the seaweed, I swear. It's like a random, it's just a thing. We should put like one of every fish in that pond, that would be cool. Wonder if I can find any more. Find a big salmon to put in there. Problem is, I don't know where to get more tropical fish besides Lush Caves, and we didn't really look, because I don't have a whole lot of buckets or nothing, you know? I'd like to have a squid in there, that'd be cool. He'd probably die, though. He'd probably jump out of the water and die. Squids are dumb. Really? Nothing? What is this, like... Are the fish on strike? I don't understand. Do they have a grievance with their union? Oh, hello. There you are. Come hither. Thank you. Salmon. Cute. Cute. Wonder if we could find... Maybe we could, like, look around and maybe we could find a, tropical area. We should get a cod, too. I have another bucket somewhere. It's probably in my tool chest. That's what they should add to the game. I just thought of that. They should add a tool chest. Oh, also I should fucking name that salmon. Why did I do that? Otherwise he's just gonna despawn. We don't want him despawning, do we? Come here, sir. Please. Love you long time. Just 3 iron ingots. There we go. Oh, it is a good song, too. Song is a jam. We're using all of our magic naming fish. I'm gonna name him Sam. Oh my god. Jinx. Okay. Let's do this. Where can I go where there is an area of the ocean that possibly would have what I'm looking for? Sam and Martha. Indeed. Breed them? You can, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know. Didn't we try that in the other world and it wasn't possible or some shit? I don't remember. I don't remember. Do you remember? I remember. No? Most interesting. Because unless we find somewhere tropical or a lush cave, all we're gonna find is oh, there's a village here. Did I check out this village? Have I been here? Have I been here? Purple bed. That's nice. What are you making, sir? Oh, I've totally been here. I've totally been here. Never mind. I guess we're not far from our house. I'm trying to figure out, like, where I could find... If we flew over a lush cave, I'd just go into lush cave and get some, but I don't see one. Currently... Oh, this is where the Illager outpost was. Maybe we can get cursed. And, is this where the outpost was? I swear this is where it was. Maybe this is a village I haven't seen. Huh. I went looking for fish and I found a bunch of villages. Classic. Man, you guys got nothing, though. You guys are trash. What is this? I swear there was a village with, like, an outpost very nearby. Like an Illager outpost, remember? Maybe I'm wrong. Or is that it over there? I think this might be it, actually. I do kind of remember this. Yeah, this is totally it. There's an outpost just beyond this. Yeah, there it is. We already did the outpost, but if the dude is there again... No, I didn't burn it down. What do you think I am? Some kind of monster? Oh, he is here. Hello, sir. Curse me. Thank you. Sweet. That means we can do a raid. Not now. I'm not doing it right now. We can do a raid later on. Oh, is it going to activate when I go back to my house, though? Because there's villagers there? I hope not. Although we could probably do it at the house. Is there anything they could kill? Not really. Maybe we will. Maybe that's a good idea. Perhaps. Also, I need to sleep because there's fucking... Those dicks are after me again. So much for getting fish. That was the actual plan. See, I don't think that it'll activate at my house because I don't think that that's... I think there needs to be a certain amount of villagers for that to happen. And I only have 2. Let's see. Oh no, it will happen. Huh. Okay, well, we don't want them killing our villagers, so I'm just going to, ow. This. That way they can't get in there. Where are they? We should probably sleep first, though, shouldn't I? If I'm being honest here. Me too. Me too. Let me sleep first. Should probably block these doors too, because I don't want them getting in and killing my animals or some shit. I don't think they will, but it's not usually a thing they do. But just in case, we will do that. Okay. Where are they? I hear them. Are they in the cave underneath my house? Please tell me they're not in a cave underneath my fucking house. That would be my fucking luck. It always fucking happens. Oh, they totally are. They're 100% are. Oh my god. I hate it when this fucking shit happens. They shouldn't be able to do that. They should only, like, spawn above ground level. There's one. Rip. So I can just go up. If he didn't spawn in there, that usually means that they didn't. So maybe they're just stuck somewhere. There is one here somewhere or something, isn't there? I hear them. Like, really? What is this witchcraft? Oh, there they are. Please don't happen again. One left. Where the fuck is the other guy? I don't even hear him. Where is he? Is he above ground? I hate it when this happens. Oh, he's gotta be. Oh, is he in here? Is that what's going on? Oh no, he's not. He's outside. He's just being an asshole. Remind me to fix that. Okay, there we go. Pick that up. Okay, well there's holes in all the caves now, so they can get out if they do get trapped in there again, so yeah. We can get a totem from this, that'd be pretty sick. Be a good way to end stream too. I always forget about that giant ass cave. I actually probably should do something with that because that's gonna be a problem. You guys kill my fishes, you're dead. You're actually full on dead. Don't fuck around. I think shit I don't want. Throw it over here. Keep that because that's decent. Throw out the rest of it. Oh, they're up there again. Really? Really? I should have just did it at the village next to my house instead of doing it here, if I'm being honest. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yeah, I called it. We gotta be careful because there's witches on the next one. Not this one. I hear them, but I don't see them. Hello? Interesting. Okay, I see another one. They're very spread out. Okay, so the only thing that's left should be the giant ass fucking thing, whatever it's called. I forget what they're called. Ravagers. I heard it. I'm gonna pause the music for a minute just so I can do this. you down here? You're totally down here. You're totally up there somewhere. You can tell by the horn, right? The horn tells you, like, where they are. I don't know if you knew that. Bruh, what is this? What is this spawn? Where is he? What the fuck? Like, I hear him. I hear him. What the fuck? I was like, I can totally do this before the stream ends. I'm moving farther away now. Like, he's clearly here. I can hear him. Are you just in this, like, singular cave by yourself? Is that what's going on? I'm so confused. There's nothing here. He's this direction. I can hear him. You think he's above ground? I don't know. I'm really fucking close right now. Like, I'm getting farther away now. See, I'm above ground. He's not here. I don't understand. Like, he's in here. I hate it when this shit happens when you're doing raids. It's literally the worst because it makes it so much fucking harder to do. Just keep mining until I'm close, I guess. Yay, gravel, my favorite. And the worst part about this too is you gotta get out and get the other ones that spawn right after, and then I can't even figure that out. Bruh. And of course gravel is fucking with me. Because why wouldn't it? It always does. What the actual fuck? I'm so confused. Like, he's so close here. Is he down? Oh, he might be. He is too. Look at this spot where he fucking spawned. Like, is that not stupid? Can I like... I just gotta fucking get out of here. Yeah, like the spawn areas are like ridiculous. I'll probably end up coming back there now. As long as it, like, if that happens with one of the enchanter guys, like, I'm screwed. Okay, they're this direction this time. There should be witches this time, so we gotta be careful. Yeah, see? And I don't have arrows, so that makes this a lot more difficult. Okay, so they're dead. There should be one more witch. Somewhere. Probably in the fucking cave, knowing this game. Aren't they usually? I hate witches. Witches suck. The big one. Oh yeah, of course. You fucking asshole. I'm gonna kill this guy before I go down to one fucking heart. Okay. Okay, hopefully they don't spawn on top of me right now because that would be extremely bad. You know what? Probably the best case thing to do is this. We need to kill the enchanter guy. Do we have arrows? We do, okay. I don't want to deal with him. Oh, that's actually good. What do I have on me that I don't want? We gotta get rid of that real quick here. Okay. I hear another Ravager. I think he's stuck in a fucking mine. Whatever. We'll kill all the ones that are out first. Oh, hello. How many are left? Is it 2 or 3? It must be 3. It's gotta be, because I'm pretty sure the enchanter dude is... Okay, yeah, so it is 3. There's 2 people left. Oh, there he is. No, he's not in a cave. He's right here. Okay. I hear this guy. This dude is a dangerous guy to have in a cave, too, because he can shoot things through walls. Oh, hello. As much as I would like to keep you alive to use you for books, I'm not going to. Right now. Come on, do the... Yeah, he's totally in a cave here somewhere. Ugh, why? Because we're doing this. Oh, there he is. Just don't spawn Vex. I don't care as long as you don't spawn Vex. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. You found a cobblestone, did you? I'm just going to fill this in with this right now. We'll fix it later. Just because I don't like having these open holes. Take these back. Okay. What are their sales like? That's my question. What are your sales like, sir? 3 emeralds for a mending book. What about you? Tell me you're not charging 1 emerald for an emerald. Oh my god, he is. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. We're gonna fill up our chest with some books. 'Cause why not? Oh, we need books. Fuck! Back. Gotta go get books, gotta go get books, gotta go get books. Put all this crap away that we just picked up, too. Because that sale's not gonna go away right away. 2 more saddles for our collection. I can take off my shield now and equip this shit. Because I don't even like using shields. If we're being honest here. Put the bottles away. Bunch of stuff to go up here. That away. Where's our coal chest again? Right here, right? Yes. Yes. Okay, and we need books. Book. We don't have that many. We do have enough, though. So we'll do that. Right? The stream went by quick, but we got a lot done, though. Like, we friggin' killed it. Because we got a lot of enchanted armor now. Pretty much. And we got a totem. Totem. Hello, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Give me those bones. Give me no bones. Okay. Okay, sir. Please tell me. Yeah, your sale's still good. Okay, good. I'm buying the shit. Like, that way we don't even have to worry about mending books ever again. Because we're going to have so fucking many of them. See, he has the same thing. But it's 3 emeralds. And it's like, But he has fortune, and he also has unbreaking, so we could just buy a bunch of unbreaking too. Might as well. Sweet. Worth it. Plus all the XP that we got from trading. I need more paper. Because in order to buy the book, you have to give him a blank book and 1 emerald. Do I have more? See, I don't even have enough room. We're going to have to make more room. Especially since all these are fucking double books. We'll put them over here. For now. We might have to move the books to like another location in the room. I know. I always thought that. I actually did always think that. Like, I think that should be a thing that you can do. I agree completely. We can put all these shulker boxes back now because we don't need these ones. Do I have any paper or gun? Not gunpowder. Bone meal. Bone meal. It's not very much, but it's enough for what we need. It's just to make more books so we can buy more books eventually. Not right now, but, you know, we pretty much used all of our books. Our fish are still alive, right, both of them? Where's Martha? Okay, Martha's there. I was like, whoa. Almost had a heart attack. Martha, no! Okay. Do I have leather? I do, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Make 16 books. We also need them for enchanting, too, so I always put them in there. You know, just in case. And put our emeralds back in there. Sweet! Yeah, so we're doing good. Go to the... up here for a minute. Oh, I see one creeper. It is working. I feel like the lighting is the thing that we need to fix. We need to block that in to make it a little bit more efficient. Like, it's pretty efficient, but it's not that efficient, you know? It could be better. Could always be better. We'll probably work on the lighthouse thing when we get back to this. Not tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's retro stream. But on Monday night, we'll get back to... We'll probably start the lighthouse, maybe. We're going to need to get a lot of concrete, which sucks, because that means we got to get gravel. Unless we just... I could just use diorite, then. It might actually look nicer for a lighthouse, where it's stone. We need a red block, though. Diorite and nether brick, maybe? That'd be cool. Yes, indeed. I really like this house. I actually do. I really like it. I liked how it turned out. At first, I wasn't sure. But the more I play in it, the more I'm just like, yeah, you know, this house is pretty cool. This house is pretty neat. How neat is that? Put that there. Put that there. We need to make another end chest eventually, too, because we don't have one. And we need a spot for the egg. What do we have down in this book? We have the Inbound Lighthouse Skull and Farm. I'm going to add some stuff. Oh, it did the thing again. Okay, no. I was going to say. We'll put it over here. This is like minor stuff that we have to do. Okay, so... Rabbit... House. Make a little tiny, like, maybe like a little, not cage, but like a little thing for him. Eh. What the fuck was I literally just saying? Oh. And chests. Silk. Touch. Hoe. No, pickaxe. What else do we need? I don't think that's it. We need more villagers too, but I'm not gonna put that down because that's kind of we know. Look at all of our armors, all nice and new now. All I gotta do is change it all to netherite. We could possibly do that next stream too. We'll see. Anywho, it's that time again. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow night for a retro stream. You won't see me, though, because I don't have a camera when I do retro stream, unfortunately. I can't get that working yet. But we will be doing Super Nintendo. yeah. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you're watching this VOD, please follow. Bye-bye.